I'm NAZ Today meteorologist Lee Bourne. Thanks for checking in with us on the World Wide Web. It's been a while since we've talked, so I figured we'd talk about the hot summer that we had. No, you're not imagining it. It was a hot summer, and it made the record books for many cities. Here's a few selected cities. Page checking in as the first warmest summer on record, dating back to 1958. Winslow, the fifth warmest, back to 1915. Seventh warmest for Prescott, dating all the way back to the 19th century in 1899. And Flagstaff, we were the 10th warmest, dating back to 1899. The warmest summer we ever had here in Flagstaff was 1980, when we had 10 days of 90+ degree high temperatures here in Flagstaff. Where in an average summer, we usually only average 4 days of 90-degree plus. So it was a bit of a bear out there this summer, but came kind of at a screeching halt. We've had a little bit of a hot run here lately to start off September, but here on Thursday, the 14th of December, feeling like fall a little bit all of a sudden. Here we are looking at the visible satellite imagery from the day. Here we are across Coconino County, Yavapai County. A little bit of an upper level disturbance rolling through Arizona. It's a little stretch to call it a storm, but just a little bit of a rotation in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Watch it as we go, and you'll see it here in the very far northwestern portion of the state. See that little rotation there? Let's do it one more time. There it is. Anyway, that's interacting with what moisture is in place. You see the clouds and the thunderstorms kind of blow up, shifting into eastern Arizona here as we make our way into Thursday evening. It'll continue to shift out of here. Notice what's behind it. Absolutely nothing. So we're going into an extended dry period here with a little bit of hints of fall in the air. So I'm going to just go ahead and go out on a limb and say it that today was the grand finale of the monsoon. I want to switch it over to the water vapor imagery. Here again, we are in Arizona once again, but notice this area of low pressure, this little curvature right here, moving in through Pacific Northwest and into California, which will continue here through the Great Basin through the day on Friday. And that will just keep our temperatures very pleasant, nice and cool here at elevation, and the lower elevations that have been dealing with some pretty hot temperatures, much more bearable here, beginning here on Friday and going right through the weekend. As a matter of fact, it looks like there's just one trough after another setting up throughout the Great Basin in the western United States, well to the north of Arizona, as we make our way through the next week. And that'll just keep our temperatures nice. We're perfect sunshine each day, cold overnights, and we turn a little bit breezy early next week as a even stronger trough sets up across the west, keeping our temperatures quite pleasant, and a little bit of fall in the air. Okay, here's our temperature forecast overnight, Thursday into Friday. These are Friday's high temperatures: 69 for Flagstaff, 83 Sedona, Prescott 78, Payson 81, Winslow 83. Also notice we're in for some chilly temperatures here during our overnight around Flagstaff, getting down into the low 40s, and even this weekend seeing some early morning low temperatures in Flagstaff dropping down into the 30s. So here's a look at the weekend forecast. It's Pickin' in the Pines weekend here in Flagstaff, out at Fort Tuthill. Look at these great daytime high temperatures and cloudless skies, lows and highs in the low 70s, and our lows in the upper 30s, as I mentioned, and a little bit warmer as we get into early next week. And then I talked about another fallish trough moving in mid next week, bringing us some windy conditions. So autumn-like weather in the air. All right, students are back here at NAZ Today, and we're getting our ducks in a row, and we will be back with full NAZ Today newscasts next week. Look for us.